Hello. Again, today is the 30th of April, 2020, and by request, I am reading on whether or not Trump will prematurely open America back up. And also looking at Trump's supporters, given this, if whether or not the country opens up prematurely, how they'll behave. I can tell you that here we've had some strange kind of behavior out of people, and we don't usually get that. I'm out in Northern California. We do have people that are, believe it or not, we do have a large agricultural community, rural community, and you don't have to be part of that community, although often people are, that tend to support Republican conservative stuff. Now it's really no longer that, but Trump. I'm being obnoxious, but we had people drive down. This is a little too two-lane road in to a valley, and we had people. We're near a police station, driving in pickups, hooting and hollering and yelling with American flags. And then we had here yesterday some kind of parade, so to speak, of people in vehicles. Now, I don't know, to be fair, because I didn't get up to go look, but I don't know if these people were masked up, that kind of thing. My daughter looked out and said she saw a bunch of people by our fence, because we sit by a main street, and she just said very loudly to them something about the quarantine. But she said they were not maintaining. Some were masked up, but they weren't maintaining the distance, the social distancing that they should, which hasn't been retracted. It's been extended. So here recently, they shouldn't be doing that. All right, let's look and see. Does Trump? I know he wants to. I saw that back in an earlier video that I did on the coronavirus. And if you're curious to see find that one, please do so and let me know which one it was. If you look at my coronavirus playlist, you'll find the videos I have there. And I'm pretty sure in one of them I mentioned, but it could have been another video that I had seen him wanting to be out there doing things that weren't quite safe. So I just hope that somehow he listens to the better advice of not doing that. But let's look and see. I can tell you that people, various places, are already doing that. Like I mentioned with my own area. Okay, so let's just look at if he does that formally, if Trump declares prematurely, too soon, an opening up of the country. Will Trump open up the country too soon? I hope not. Will Trump open up the country too soon? Donald Trump open up the country too soon. Okay, let's just take a look and see what we got. This is going to be the present. This is going to be into the future. Okay. This, I believe, shows that we have been under the quarantine here, getting through it. This shows, though, that one thing that we have to change. It's a significant change in the way that we live, and we can't go back to the way it once was in certain ways. Some people, I also think, have totally ignored any advice. I just got a hit with that. But this also, to me, deals with the social distancing, people changing. And this is the, to me, this is the populace. And of course, to do with money, economy. So I definitely feel like there is a desire within him to open it and turn his back on this chapter and move forward. But I don't know that he's going to have to move forward in a very different way. Empress, the Devil. I'm going to put a fourth card because I prefer. No, I don't like saying that. These were the first three. Well, I'm afraid that it looks like that could potentially happen with some people. Empress. Where there's oppression, and this deals with wealth. This deals with health. And certainly, while this virus has been oppressive to our economy and our physical health, you have to deal with it appropriately. Magician and the Ten of Cups. My concern, especially when I also get the 7, is that somebody's not looking at this realistically. That they're manipulating into thinking it's okay, it's fine. What a wonderful accomplishment we've done. Who does that sound like? Trump. But there's something that's, again, with him is not grounded in activity. These were our beginning cards. Okay, I want to put them aside for a minute. Because I think this is a reopening that is confused, where there is not clarity. And that concerns me. I think it's more a question too. I think he'll push for it, but certain states will do. I feel like what they feel is best, and unfortunately, that may not be. Here it's showing that this can be done in a way that unfortunately is a bit more underhanded. It's too soon here. There's some lack of clarity. I don't feel like there's enough data on that virus. And I see someone that's coming to a decision. I feel like it's Trump coming to a decision. regarding reopening. He still doesn't have a real concept here. Just there's mostly he gets angry because he gets confused and frustrated. I think he wants to portray, hey, everything's just perfect, just dandy, just great, just, as he always does. It's over the top. It's always over the top. And he wants to be able to, I think, also try to come out and benefit, like he looks somewhat capable during this time as a leader. But again, his ego comes in and conflates and confuses, and he gets flustered and angry also with some ideas that he comes up with. He thinks he's a real ingenious thinker, except for when he has to walk back, things like injecting disinfectant and UV rays. So I see this coming to him, and my concern is that he's not capable of making that decision without his own lack of clarity. I do believe this is confinement yet. We're looking at quarantine. But maybe they're feeling like quarantine feels like kidnapping or being held against their will. And I think he's going to be very pressured to reopen early by his own base, saying, they feel like they're being kept from whatever it is that they do. And he's going to want to appeal like he's in charge and in control of this. But he's going to want their praise, and they're saying that their recognition of him in handling this. So I see another woman there that may work with him. I still feel like he may want to, that someone might speak with him about the health thing, this woman here. She could be a doctor, or she could be someone who brings up what a specialist would say. Towers, and that we need to go forward in a very different way, that our lives and the world has changed, and that eventually, if we do this right, we'll come back, we'll reopen and sort this out. But I feel like there could be I feel like there are people in government that are going to go back and forth with him about this opening up too early. Them cautioning him and not making it easy for him to do. So I get kind of a back and forth with him, and about how devastating it's been, but you don't want to make it worse by opening too early. And so it looks like some people are able to delay him from that impulse for a while. And by pointing out what people are doing overseas, and numbers, and trying to appeal to him in some way. So this decision is going to become bone of contention with that Two of Pentacles. Things are it's dramatic, back and forth, back and forth. So I think we're going to get a ping pong match, only, this deals with people's lives, with regard to reopening. But because this is a very serious matter, people are going to be willing to battle him on it, from doing that too soon. And I think that what comes about, if they can even just delay him, it will be better for the populace overall here with the Sun. So I think that he's going to want to reopen, but he might be delayed from reopening that by specialists and other people in government, not making it easy for him to do so, should he try. All right? And I do see things getting eventually better, and we'll be able to reopen, but he just needs to have that time delayed. I think he's going to want to, and he's going to be kind of torn, but I don't think officially. Now, what people do in their own state and in their own locality is going to be what is going to be what they choose to do. But I don't think he gets the chance to do that in a formal fashion, to reopen it too soon. I believe that there will be delays. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for right now, and certainly I'll keep a watch on how that looks, and if that looks like I need to read on that again because things have changed, whatever, I will do so. So thank you for your requests. I'm going to take a little break, a day or two from making videos, and just rest. I'm getting very tired. I also have the wonderful UTI to deal with, so I just need to give my health a little bit of a rest. I say that, but it's so hard to keep from, at least, especially when I see something pop up when I'm doing readings quietly. I like to share. So we'll see, but for the next day or two, I just kind of want to chill if I can a little bit. And I hope that you will be also taking care. Please take a look at my playlist also for if you suffer from any kind of anxiety, or if you're at home and you're having trouble focusing. The meditation playlist, I've got some really good ones, and my family and I listen to them. The other thing, let's see, well, just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch my video, and I hope you're able to watch them to the end, and take care of yourself, all right? And take care of your family, and I'll see you in the next video. And please like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you.